Hello everyone, I'm the Craftacular creator and today I'm thrilled to take you on a magical journey to Oz, along with some familiar friends. In this video I'll show you how to let patterned paper do the heavy lifting, the easiest Copic colouring technique you've ever seen, and how to assemble a fun interactive card. Let's get crafting! Before we embark on our journey, if you're loving the crafty fun, don't forget to get CLICKY for Vicki. Tap that like button, subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a creative moment. Your support means the world to me. Let's keep crafting together. For this project, I've used some of my favourite crafting supplies. Kindred Stamps Journey Home and Off to See the Wizard. The Lawn Fawn Flippin Awesome interactive die. And some really rainbow patterned paper. Get ready to see the fastest Copic colouring I've ever done. You'll notice just one Copic cap on the screen and I'll explain why soon. Stay tuned. Off screen I die cut all the pieces necessary to create the Flippin Awesome mechanism for this card. This is also known as a waterfall card and tutorials to make one without dies can be found on YouTube. The scoring is very important to make this work, and so I take a bit of time to make sure all the folds are scored well with a bone folder. I used Lawn Fawn Tropical Shimmer cardstock for this. As I attach the patterned paper, let me share my inspiration. As you may know, The Wizard of Oz begins in black and white, but the moment Dorothy starts her journey to Oz, boom! Everything bursts into glorious Technicolor. I wanted to capture that magic in my card. That's why my characters are simply stamped in black ink on white cardstock, while the patterned paper, interactive mechanism and backing panel are filled with colours representing Oz. Think rainbows, the road of yellow bricks and of course those iconic jewelled red slippers. I decided to use adhesive tape runner for this as I thought liquid glue might get a little messy and I didn't want it to prevent any of the mechanism to work. Next, using liquid glue, I attach the characters to a square of vellum which softens the rainbow patterned paper beneath for a subtle dreamy effect. To the right, you'll see a post-it note with my planned characters for the card. That's because one of the Craft Roulette parameters for this episode was to incorporate a post-it note. Normally you wouldn't see this in my videos, but behind the scenes I often use post-its or my Craft Roulette Crafter's Companion to jot down ideas and keep my creative process on track. Once all the characters are in place, I add the sentiment to the larger panel and include a small glimpse of the jewel green city for a finishing touch. I attached the Flippin Awesome mechanism to a piece of Lawn Fawn sparkle cardstock in red, of course. Since only the tabs will be securing it to the card, I use a strong double-sided tape for a firm hold. To complete the design, I attached the entire panel to a card base that I pre-stamped with the sentiment, "I'm over the rainbow for you." Finally, after all that hard work, it's time for the moment of truth. I test the mechanism and phew, it works. Here's the finished card showcasing each image in sequence. I absolutely love this style of interactive card. It's simple to assemble and yet delivers that stunning wow factor every time. This card was inspired by episode 253 of Craft Roulette. If you haven't seen it yet, you definitely want to check it out. The parameters are on screen for you. The Flippin Awesome mechanism is made with lots of folds. I went with a rainbow sweater for my colour palette. Most of the characters are sporting some fun footwear, and I even shared my post-it planning process. If you haven't already, definitely consider subscribing to Craft Roulette on YouTube. It's such a blast and you'll get tons of inspiration. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and don't forget to get clicky for Vicki. It really does mean the world to me. Take care, and I'll be back soon with more crafty goodness. Ta-ta for now.